My name is Bones Rodriguez, and I was born and raised here in New York City, where I live with my wife and soon-to-be-born son. My wife and I are actors, and yes, you've probably seen me on TV. I'll show you a video in a minute. But what we don't do is wait tables, bartend, or have day jobs. Instead, we make money by having an online business where we sell stuff. And that's all any business does, is sell stuff to people who want that stuff. Now, when I tell people that, they often think of Amway or some makeup party business or selling vitamins to my friends and family. Not that I haven't done that. I have. I just got tired of it, and I wasn't all that great at it anyway. Some other people think of something totally complicated like running Facebook or something really technical. We do neither of those. We kind of have an online franchise. To make it simple, I often relate it to owning a vending machine. Most people get that. With a vending machine, you have to set it up, make sure that hungry people are passing by it, and when this machine sells stuff to people who want it, you make money. The machine makes you money while you're doing something else, watching TV, playing with your kids, or even sleeping. You make money without having to be there. It's an asset, something that pays you. So I'll show you the simple online system we use that works the same way so you can make money like that too. But first, I promised you a video of me on TV. It's only a minute and a half, and when you come back, I'll go into a little more detail about the system that makes money for us and how you can use it too.
Hey, it's me.
Hi.
You want anything from McDonald's?
Whatever, you know what I like.
Sure.
Say, call up a buddy in Queens and tell him Alan Houston's in my house.
Enjoy Cancun, Manny.
Thank you.
Hey, Manny.
Yeah, that kind of.
How's that turn out?
Good.
You liking your teacher this year?
Perfect budget. I'm perfect budget. I'm perfect budget. I'm perfect budget.
Bones Rodriguez has analyzed these cosmic relationships in Captain Kirk's Guide to Women, a new book.
I know just where to go. There's a little beast. Common sense laws help you all live together, and nonsense laws help you understand me. Are you shooting this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your lucky day.
Okay, so there you go. Maybe you've seen me, maybe not. What you might not realize is that when I do a commercial, I get paid for the day of shooting, but I also get paid a little bit every time it airs. It could be a little, could be a lot. It's called residual income, and that's just like having a vending machine or an online business. You can do the work once to set it up, but continue to get paid for the future sales it makes. Could be a little, could be a lot. But when I do a commercial, I have no control over how much I make. When you have an online business, you get to decide how much you make. Money that just keeps coming after you've done the work. You know how sometimes you find an extra 20 bucks in a pants pocket or in the couch? Isn't that a great feeling? Well, imagine how it feels to wake up and find money in your bank account unexpectedly. Can you imagine waking up to that feeling? You check your email and bam, a new sale. That sounds great, doesn't it? Now you understand why I have an online business. So how do you get started in having a business? Some people start off with the idea of, I need to create something for people to buy now. I think that's great, and you can if you want, but if you think about it, Amazon doesn't sell its own stuff, and neither does Walmart, but they do pretty well. What if I could show you how to sell somebody else's things online and you make money from doing that? Can you picture that? Doesn't that sound like it makes sense? If it feels right, then I want you to imagine that vending machine again. It sells candy that other people make, right? So other people made the machine, other people made the candy, but you own the whole system. So when people buy, now you make money from the sales your system makes. You can do the same thing online. When people see the website you own that someone else created, selling things that you own that someone else created, you'll make money because you own the system. Okay, so let's keep going with the analogy. You can invest in a vending machine for anywhere between $200 for a little 3-chamber one to $10,000 for a deluxe candy and soda combo. You'll also need to stock it with candy and soda and some ongoing expenses in maintenance and in renting the space monthly. Often that will be anywhere between $50 a month to a few hundred depending on where you put it. For your online business, you'll buy the main system and the products it sells, and then there'll be some monthly investments for maintenance and services. But in the online world, it's all virtual. That means you can own your system from anywhere in the world. You don't need to track your inventory or pay anyone to empty it or clean it. It works 24 hours a day because the internet never sleeps, even if you do. Now you see why I like having this online franchise. If you're still here, then by now this obviously interests you, which is why I saved the best part for last. Let's imagine you making a monthly income from your vending machine. You invest a little bit monthly to keep it going, and people buy stuff whenever they see your system, and you're making anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand to many thousands. Could be a little, could be a lot. What if the guy who made the system, remember, it wasn't you, makes you an offer? He says, hey, if you put this sticker on your machine, one that says, call this number to own a machine like this, and if people buy a system from me, I'll pay you some money. It's called being an affiliate. In other words, you can also sell the machines. So, not only are you making money when someone buys what the machines sell, you are also making money when they decide to buy a machine. If you're all in the same town, it might be a problem to have so many machines. But on the internet, it's all virtual. And the virtual world gets bigger every day. With a vending machine selling candy and soda, there are only so many people who can go buy your machine and buy all the stuff. Online, there is almost no limit to how many machines you can have, and almost no limit to how many machines you can sell. So if you help someone with their machines, they'll probably buy more too, and so you'll make more money. So wouldn't you want to help the people who buy machines through you? Me too. And that's why I made this video, to help you understand why I would spread these ideas instead of keeping them all to myself. I wanted to have an online business. I wanted to wake up and have money in my bank account that wasn't there the night before, so I could go and do whatever I wanted with the day. I wanted that freedom. If you understand what I'm saying and each of the steps made sense to you, then you, like me, feel excited now because these ideas are opening your mind to say yes to the possibility. You see, I've learned that there are two kinds of people: those who say yes to the possibilities and take action, and those who say no and get left behind. The second type usually is clicked off by now. The fact that you're still here listening to me means that you're the kind of person who has a dream and is willing to go for it. Now you're probably just waiting for some details. On the next website, you're going to be introduced to the guy who created the system along with what the system sells. I am not the creator. Just like you, I am someone who uses the system that someone else created and sells the things someone else created. The more you learn about the system, the more you'll see why it's a fantastic choice, and the only way you'll see the next lesson is to ask the person who sent you here for their access code. That's all we do. Send people to a website and give them our access code. Can you do that too? So if you, like me, want to wake up and have extra money in your bank account that wasn't there the night before, then I recommend you call, email, or text your referrer and beg them for their access code. Once you get it, you'll use it to learn more about the actual system, and you'll be able to get started with your online business within 10 minutes of buying. Then you will have that same feeling you get when you find money in the couch, but a lot more than you expect. So call, email, or text your referrer now and ask for their access code. Talk to you later. I'm Bones Rodriguez.